So take us through. All right, man. Your list is so different than ours,
really?
man.
I
don't know. Actually, the beginning and the end are
middle's a little mixed
Middle's similar,
That's fair, though. That's fair, yeah.
So take us through. Give us a list. So 13th place in the power rankings. Who you got? All the way down to
Angela. We've got Angela at the bottom. I just don't know how she could win this game. And if she actually did win this game, I mean,
what's happening?
Yeah, I won't.
What's happening? And I feel like that's how people feel. They're like, if she wins, like I don't even like.
That's a lot of episodes to have to watch Angela.
I'll be
I mean, bro, like a campaign thing for me would essentially be like, and I'm thankful like other people are saying it on feeds. They're like, I cannot go to jury with Angela. I cannot go to jury with Angela.
Sometimes it gets to that point, man.
Yeah.
Brett used to say that on my season, like, please don't put me in the jury with Rockstar.
we
put him in the jury with Rockstar.
Yeah,
dude.
That was so
I
funny.
remember that.
That was so funny.
That
All
was
right,
funny.
so we got Angela.
Angela at 13.
Unfortunately, we've got Kenzie next. I mean, with where we're at, she's in some hot water right now. Doesn't have a lot of solid alliances. She told a lot of people about the upgrade that put her at risk. She's gonna have to like win to get herself further in the game, which is a really tough place to be when there's HOH, Veto, and now AI Arena. So we'll see what happens, but I don't think like people are starting to talk behind her back and talk bad about her. So I don't know how many votes she'd get at the end.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's gonna win, unfortunately. We've got Cam. Cam just has no resume right now. If Cam was HOH, I think he would play it the same way as Cedric, where it's like, I just don't want to get blood. I just don't want to get blood. Rather than thinking like, who do I actually need to take out?
Like Tucker. Like the way Tucker thinks.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've got Cam there. Chemo too. I just don't know how Chemo's going to build up a strong enough resume to sway an entire jury to give him the vote. He's a great guy. Love him, but I don't know if he's going to have the resume. Joseph, I just don't think people in the house like him enough. You know what I mean? I think they might think he's funny, but I just don't think he's going to have like genuine pull. Yeah. I don't think he'll have the resume either. I don't know. Then we've got Rubina. Similarly, I think Rubina's middle of the pack. I think she does have some great social game aspects. But don't know if she's going to have the resume. Leah, I think a lot of people in the house kind of don't mess with Leah, unfortunately, because she's great. But yeah, don't think she could swing a jury. Tucker, I don't think he's going to make it to the end without having, just swamps of blood on his hand. So there's that. Then we've got Cedric. Cedric, yeah, I mean, he's definitely in the top, I think. I think people like him. I don't think he got too much blood. If he somehow gets out of this Tucker situation, like if he were to boot Tucker, that's a huge resume piece.
For sure.
That could happen. T-Core, I'm just really hopeful about what's going to happen with her game because I felt like this week she kind of hit a switch. So we'll see. Chelsea, people like Chelsea. I think Chelsea and Brooklyn, for the most part, nobody has said anything bad about them. They may be the only two where nobody's just been like, I don't like the way Chelsea said that, or I don't like the way Brooklyn said that. So that's why I've always kept them two specifically at the top when asked about it.
I agree with that.
Because there's been no beef about them, about anything. Them being annoying, them not cleaning, them, whatever.
And right now they're in the best alliance. Like they're in the biggest alliance, I feel like. So.
Right. And then at the end, I've got Quinn. The other aspect of Quinn's game that
This is
think
gonna throw some people.
It's gonna
That's
throw
a hot
some
take,
people, bro.
That's a hot
it's gonna throw some
take.
people. But here's my thing with Quinn. Like in terms of power ranking, Quinn I think is the only person amongst this whole group who has the ability to give a speech that could genuinely sway people. Look at the speech he gave. That man talked his way off holding the most powerful upgrade I've seen in years of Big Brother. Like, that upgrade was wild.
It was crazy.
He was holding
insane.
that.
You just get a free HOH.
Literally. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
He was on the block with that upgrade and somehow convinced everybody to keep him. And it was through his speech. He has that like Brett vibe type speech ability to be like, give the theatrics.
Yeah.
I think that if he's final 2, his speech will go crazy. And people will be like, I do like him. And then his speech was funny. I'll give him my vote.
Yeah.
So I think if he can get out of this situation he's in with Tucker, which like Tucker's game's probably going to explode sooner or later, and then people are going to target him to get out, I think Quinn has a strong chance to win just in terms of like where he's at, but also like what he has if he can just get his way out.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
All right, you heard it.
That's it.
That's Matt's power rankings, man. The Wavelength is supported by Melon, premium headwear for an active lifestyle. We recently took a trip back home to Ohio for a golf outing, and of course we had to rock the most durable, comfortable hats on the market. Melon hats are water resistant, they're sweat wicking, and they have antimicrobial sweat bands to keep them odor free during all types of physical activity. Whether we're on the golf course or we're on the water, Melon's easy to wash hats keep us shaded and comfortable all day long. You can click the link in the description of this video to shop Melon, so act fast. And shout out to Melon for sponsoring this episode.